Deadpool and Wolverine is the Bible of Marvel. If y'all haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine and you're watching this video thinking I'm not about to spoil everything, no, you're wrong. I'm not a movie review channel. Like I'm just a guy that likes to talk and share his thoughts on things. So this video will contain heavy spoilers. So if you haven't watched the movie or if you care about spoilers, then click off right now. Pause the video, go watch the movie. You know, get yourself some popcorn, a red icy. That's what I had. Maybe sneak some snacks into the theater and then come back to this video so that you can understand what we all went through. Okay, I'm gatekeeping this video from you for now. It's okay, I hope you understand, but you gotta watch the movie. So one of my favorite things about Deadpool is his constant fourth wall breaking. Like he really interacts with the audience, you know, like he's not just, he deadass looks at you and brings you along into the story. And the thing I loved about this movie is how he talks about the Fox deal. I know before the movie started, him and Wolverine like shushed you. I thought that was pretty cool. It was a little Regal thing, at least, you know. I don't know if AMC had it, but if you watched it with Regal, we got our own personal shushing. So, but yeah, he just had a bunch of constant jokes. I mean, the Disney jokes were just, it kept going, you know, from getting pegging into the mix, the cocaine jokes, you know, how to allude to some snorting without alluding to some snorting. The fact that Marvel makes you work till you're 90, which this was perfect timing, because I swear I was in the theater and I got out, RDJ was announced to be playing Dr. Doom, so that timing could have been more impeccable. I loved all the little jokes and references throughout the movie as well. Like he referenced Will Smith smacking the shit out of Chris Rock. You know, reference cancel culture. Karen's, he did say he had a black belt in Karen, which out of every superhero, I would expect Deadpool to have a black belt in Karen. So yeah, that was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Cause he's really a regular dude. When it all comes down to it, he's really just a regular guy. And that's what I liked about this movie. Okay, yeah, Deadpool 2 happened, yada yada, but he went on having a normal life. Like he was a car salesman, you know, he interacted with people like completely normal. He was a regular guy that had friends and everything at his birthday party. It really humanizes him, you know. He might have a skin condition, if you'd like to call it that, but he's a normal guy. The interview for the Avengers was probably my favorite scene, or one of my favorite scenes. You know, it really reminded me of The Boys and kind of really made things realistic. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm watching that show that I'm noticing these things in superhero movies, but I don't know. I think Marvel's going down that route where they're kind of trying to make things realistic. But yeah, I thought it was funny, you know, rejection made him hungry. So yeah, I think he should have been part of the Avengers, but whatever, you know, maybe soon. There's still a lot of room for Marvel to grow in this weird period of the MCU. So I'm not gonna lie, okay, the movie itself was really good. Like if you're a Marvel fan, it really is a movie for the fans. I wouldn't be able to understand it too well if I wasn't into Marvel in general, but I do think, and I am appreciative that the movie was for the fans, and I think that's the direction Marvel should be going into right now because of how ass everything is. Because if you didn't watch Marvel Keep Up With It, then the movie is pretty ass, like the plot itself. Now that's not gonna affect my rating because I'm a Marvel fan, so it would still be a high rating, but the plot wasn't that crazy. It kind of was like the No Way Home with Deadpool. The movie had a lot of elements for the fans, like bringing old rejected characters like Chris Evans as Human Torch, or the Gambit, which I don't even think he was ever used. People like Blade, really rejected superheroes, and I like that it was just a team of underdogs overtaking everything. Which, speaking of Gambit, by the way, that man had like 30 accents. Like, you know, my ear was trying to train itself to understand his accent because he did have an accent, so I'm like, oh okay, you know, I gotta actually listen extra hard. But nah, he just kept switching. It was the classic like hood accent, then French, then Jamaican. Like it just kept switching up. But he was actually cool. Like I thought his power was stupid. He's just a card trick guy. But like nah, he was fucking dudes up. So I did like him. But yeah, I really loved how Deadpool played into the whole multiverse stuff, and also how he shamed it. Like he really emphasized that he was the Marvel Jesus of the MCU right now. Cause let's be real. Let's let's be on, okay? Everyone sit down. Let's be real. Marvel movies suck right now. This Marvel, besides Spider-Verse is on. You're good, bro. You could leave. But this movie has probably been the most hyped up and anticipated movie in a long time because of how random Marvel has been. Like, there's just been all these random superhero movies and TV shows. Like, why did Hawkeye have a show? And then, you know, there's movies like Miss Marvel and Shang-Chi wasn't bad. Shang-Chi's another good superhero. Like, it's been rare, but there's like some superhero movies that have been like into the collection that are like, all right, bet. Like, they're good. I really did like the multiverse stuff. My favorite part when he was like being introduced into like the sacred timeline was when the tailor was fixing up his suit and he kept violating him. Like, every five frames or so was just an ass smack, bro. It reminded me of that one tailor off of TikTok that violates his clients, but he got him right. So I mean, it's a fair trade. Good suit for a good smacking. I really like all the variants of Deadpool. You know, there was Samurai Deadpool, Kid Pool, Nice Pool, who unfortunately passed away. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably my favorite scene. Like, because I had a feeling he was gonna die, but I didn't want it to happen because he was so nice. But he died like a hero, and it didn't look like he felt it. Like, I feel like he could have regenerated, but I don't know. But his pistols were pretty cool, them golden Desert Eagles. So at least we'll remember him. And then of course we can't forget about Deadpool. He's just a good boy. Also really enjoyed seeing all the Wolverine variants. Like the first one when he was like actually the comic accurate Wolverine, being like 5 foot or, you know, however tall he is. You know, that was funny. That was funny. That had me blurred out laughing. And there was like 10 people in the theater looking at me like I'm a crazy guy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that big of a Wolverine fan, so this video I'm just glazing Deadpool, like, I'm gonna be honest. But I do like their dynamic, you know, the grumpy serious guy with the happy-go-lucky clumsy guy. Like, it's a pretty good dynamic. So I do want to see them together again in the future. Something I found very interesting about this movie was the soundtrack. Like, it was really a mixture of everything, from like old-timey songs to, you know, Lady Gaga to just it was music. Like, it just realmed all corners of music, if you even consider music to have corners. One of my favorite songs played Power of Love, which I know from Back to the Future, and that was pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of like that playlist you listen to one day after being like, you know what, I've been listening to too many rap songs or whatever genre you usually listen to, and so you branch out to more music, you know, like it's like on the shelf. Like, you have that playlist that you just have on the shelf. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed this movie. I do think it's leading Marvel into the right direction. Again, I think Marvel should focus on the fans now. Obviously that doesn't make the most money, but I think there's enough Marvel fans that can fund that. So yeah, that's just my take. You know, hopefully Deadpool doesn't leave anytime soon and we don't have a Thor crying over Deadpool death scene or anything like that. But yeah, the special sock was indeed used. I love Deadpool and thank God for Peter. I give this movie an 8 out of 10. If you don't like my rating, it's fine, bro. Let me know your rating then. Let me know, and I want an entire essay. I want APA style, Times New Roman, font size 12, single space essay. Nah, fuck it. Double space essay as to why you give your rating in the comments. So yeah. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, comment down below. If you watched the movie, let me know what you think. Like, genuinely. Like, you don't have to give me an essay if you don't want to, but you know, let me know your opinions. So yeah, you know, I thought it was a pretty good movie. Like I said, the plot was a little ass, but it made up for it. So yeah, let me know. And if you're new to the channel, you're like, yo, link join the crew, bro. Bro, subbing is right there. Like, it's free. I'm not charging you. It's yours. It's all yours. So subbing right there. And if you want to keep up with me, see what I'm up to, see what I think of things, and Instagram, Twitter, all that is in the description below. But yeah, that's it. Peace.